Hi, and welcome to BBB Sharing. My name is Persi. I am here today with Saepreanna Matthews, owner of Fruision Candles. She's been the owner for 4 years now, starting her business, and she brought her amazing smelling diffusers and candles with her today for us to check out. Thank you so much for being here, Saepreanna.
No, thank you.
So, it's been 4 years since you started this. If we count back from 2025, you started this right after the pandemic in your house. Tell us a little bit about how you started your business.
Oh my gosh, you're probably going to laugh at me. So we're sitting on the balcony and my husband's like, you know what, Saepreanna, if you could start a business, what would you name it? And I'm like, I don't know, probably. Then my husband was like, you know what, let's name it Fruition. And I was like, well, what does that mean? And him being a smart, he's like, Google it. So we Googled it and it meant come together.
Oh. That's
so
nice.
I was like, you know what, baby, that's the greatest name. You know, it's something that's simple. Everybody that we come in contact, we're going to be coming together. So we started that. I started making candles out of my home. And, you know, people were just starting to order. We did start a website in the beginning of the year. And it was just like, you know, people were ordering. But the thing about it was the true reason why I started bringing my vessels in, just creating, was I never got to meet any of my customers, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. So I kept doing all these orders, sending them out. We're talking about sending it out to Texas, Philadelphia, Florida, wow, North Carolina. And people were just, you know, my families and friends were just supporting me. Then I started getting Google reviews. So I said, you know what, why don't I go ahead and try to bring my customers to Richmond? So I put my candles in Quirk Hotel. All my friends were laughing at me. They were like, Quirk Hotel? Saepreanna, that's amazing. You're going to make millions of dollars. You're going to make a lot of money. But the problem was they didn't understand the true meaning. The true meaning was I wasn't looking to make money. I was looking to build my brand. Mm-hmm. And that's so important when you start a business, is building your brand. People don't think about that. They think about the products and selling it, but building the brand is so important.
Right.
Like you've got Nike and Gucci and everything like that. You've got Coco Chanel, Mademoiselle. Coco Chanel, if you read her history, she started off as a peasant. And, you know, she grew from there. She didn't have anything, but she built her brand just by her name.
Yeah.
So that's what I did with Quirk Hotel. I just built my brand.
Yeah.
Then from then on, I started gaining money and income. And I was still working in retail. I took 20% of my income from my retail job and put it aside. And I just bought the things that I needed. I didn't take out a loan or anything. In SBA, that was very popular back then. I never did that. I just took money from my account, from my paycheck, my hardworking paycheck, and just put it aside. From then on, I was able to afford a studio. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like really probably going in blind. I was looking at YouTube and listening to like $1 million and, you know, investments and how people grow their business. But what I did was I just duplicated what I'm doing now. And I'm working for a retail business. 100% customer service, putting the customers first. That's what I did with Fruition. I put all my customers first. And the thing about it was, even though I made money, it was all about the customers. So my profit went back into my business. And you know, as an owner, you have to pay yourself, but I paid myself very little, you know, but the greatest thing about it was I started small and I'm still growing. From then on, I went from one studio that was only like maybe 150, 200 square feet to now I'm in a bigger studio. And I just kept adding on my candles, massage candles the next year, and then my soap classes, my perfume classes, my diffuser classes. Every year I add more and more and more products.
So at your studio, you have people build their own candles.
Oh, yes, definitely.
That's really cool. And she has one of her candles here with us today. I don't know if you can see it, but it is a gorgeous blue. I mean, what do you call this? Like,
So that's my Hanu collection. Hanu means turtle in Hawaiian.
Oh my
If you
gosh.
feel the outside, it does feel like a turtle. All of
like
our,
ridges.
all of our vessels are actually named after a Hawaiian name. Like we have Hanu, we have Nani, which Nani means beautiful in Hawaiian. And everybody that knows me, I always use that word. So yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't even smell it. Oh my gosh. It smells amazing. And what scent is this?
You know what? That is actually Nicole's scent. So when I was doing the event, she picked that scent. So if I can smell it, I think it's our new scent. It's the Baccarat.
Baccarat. Oh, that's very cool. So is the Hawaiian theme, like, just personally, you love the themes of, what Hawaii brings, and you just wanted to bring that to your business?
Exactly. People may not travel to Hawaii, so I can bring Hawaii to Fruition, and it's just amazing. Just the spirit, the island love.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful place. I've been with my husband for our honeymoon, and it was really nice. But you also brought one of your diffusers. Let's see if we can see it here. For those just listening in, it's like this beautiful wood grain. And I don't think I've seen a diffuser like this. So can you explain to me how this works?
Oh, yes, definitely. That's our new line diffuser. If you look in the inside, there are Himalaya salt rocks inside. And what that does is on the top part, it lights up like a fireplace. And it's so gorgeous when it's lit. And everyone that has purchased my diffusers, we all go by different colors by the moods. That has an automatic mood center. Ooh. So if you press like the last button on there, it changes to different colors, any color that you can imagine, and then it blends. Ooh. So just the ambiance, we want to make sure that we bring fruition to our customers' home and have the same feeling as if they left the studio.
That is so neat. Yeah. I love diffusers. I love essential oils and all that fun stuff. So it's really cool that there's something like this, and it has like a flame style. That's neat. It's very unique.
Yes, thank you.
So let's talk a little bit more about your story. We'll dive into the business side of it a little bit more in our part 2 that we're going to have.
Okay.
But I'd love to know more about your personal endeavor. You have your husband here supporting you. You said he picked out the name. How does your guys' partnership work as a small business owner?
Oh, I'm going to tell you, my husband is like, everyone says a marriage should be 50-50. Mm-hmm. We as Fruition and the Matthews, we believe that our marriage is at 100%. We put 100% in our marriage. We put 100% in our business. Meaning my husband, have you ever heard that song, Blood, Sweat, and Tears? Yeah, that is us. That is Fruition. My husband is actually the person that does all my graphic designing. He does the T-shirts. He does the graphic designing that's actually on the studio walls. All the instruction cards, everyone that's been to Fruition, everything that he's designed. We do have some upcoming events that are coming. And he does all the special happy birthdays, anniversaries. He does all that. My husband is totally amazing. I can say that right now. I'm totally blessed to have such a awesome man. He's just great. Yeah.
Going into your own personal story, what's your background? How did you land in Richmond?
So I actually landed in Richmond. I've been here for, about over 20-something years, 22 years. I was married before, and, that didn't work out. So I took a break and just came to Richmond. I have beautiful children. Fur baby as well.
Of course.
So I just, I come from a well-blended family, and, it's just, I made Richmond my home. Hawaii is my home, but Richmond is my second home.
So you're from Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah. What island?
I'm from Oahu.
Oahu? Okay. I haven't been to Oahu, but it's on my list for sure. So what's the biggest thing that you take away from the 4 years that you've been running this business?
I wish I would have did it sooner. I really wish I would have did it sooner because my whole theory about building a business is grow as you go. And a lot of it has to do with financial. Mm-hmm. But if I would have took that same idea 8 years ago, I'm going to tell you, I don't know where I would be right now. I really wouldn't. That's the most important thing right now. I wish I would have started 8 years ago.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that part of your story. For those of you who want to learn more about Fruition Candles, we're going to have a part 2 where we dive a little bit more into that business side of things and how she started Fruition Candles. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.